I haven't really talked about Man United that much, but with these two new deals that have happened over the past about week, Santos being revealed as the actual Man United player, Tielemans getting a here we go out of nowhere, by the way. Yeah, so I think now it's the time to talk about it. So, with Michael Carrick and all, he plays a 4-2-3 wood as we saw with Man United last season. And we have Sesko right here. You can see Sesko, Fernandes, Cunha, and Buemo. Meno, and then next to Meno is Santos. I think this is a very nice additions for Man United getting both Tielemans and Santos. I think Chelsea and Villa definitely wanted to keep both those players, but Tielemans getting old, 29 now, and Santos was not. In Chelsea, you have the untouchables, the Caicedo, João Pedro, and a Coel, and a couple other players who are untouchable for Chelsea. Well, a part of that group, you could not see Santos. Andrey Santos was not untouchable by Chelsea, which led him to move away from Chelsea and go to Man United. And then, a couple days after, actually today I think he was unveiled as a United player. We also got the Bamba Fabrizio Romano getting the here we go for Tielemans. I think he's underrated. People don't really talk about Tielemans, but I do like Tielemans. I think he's a good backup for Santos and Meno. I've been saying that Man United definitely need at least two more midfielders, and now they just did exactly that. Now that I'm looking at the squad with both Tielemans and Santos, I'm not gonna lie, I think they now need probably another number 10. They need somebody for a backup for Fernandes, because I know Santos and Tielemans might be able to play, not really, in number 10. I think they still need number 10, maybe a striker, because look, their bench is not that good. But now that they have Rashford, so that's good for both wings. Xerxes, maybe, Ahmad, Dorgu, Ugarte, Lacey, Euro, Heaven, Darlow now, which is a weird signing, but it's fine. I think they do have some depth, but I think they still need just more depth than they have. So I think it's important I think their starting 11 is Premier League contenders. I'm not even going to lie. Sesko, Fernandes, Cunha, Mbuemo, Menu, Santos, Shaw, Martinez, Maguire, Mazraoui, and Lemens that's a Premier League winning team. I do like that team. And on the bench, they have players like Lacey, Euro, Xerxes, Heaven, Ugarte, Tielemans, Dorgu, Ahmad, Rashford, and Darlow. I think it's a good team, but that bench is not good enough. I think Tielemans, Dorgu, Ahmad, Rashford, I think that they're good for the bench. And in Heaven, too. But maybe Euro. But I think Lacey's too young. Xerxes not good enough. Ugarte should be sold. And Darlow that's alright. He didn't even start for Leeds, so I don't really know why United went out for him, but it's fine. They've also sold, as we know, Højlund, Sancho. Has Sancho even gone to a club yet? Has Jadon Sancho gone to a club? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about him. But we all know that Højlund went to Napoli permanently. Casemiro went to Inter Miami. And I don't think Malacia has a club either. Jadon Sancho and Malacia, I don't think they have a club yet. But, no, I think it's a good team. I think they're both good signings to get depth in that midfield. I think Santos goes straight into that lineup. Santos is a very good player. I've known about him for a while, but I haven't really talked about him at all. but Santos is a very good player for this United team. Tielemans, as we all know, Tielemans has always been good. But it was just like a matter of time before he eventually did get sold, and now he has sold. I do want to touch upon this real quick for Villa. They have just sold Lucas Digne to PSG. The left back Lucas Digne. Got the here we go to PSG. Obviously, that does not mean that it's official yet, but I think it still could happen. Lucas Digne, first PSG player to be signed. I'm not gonna make a video about that because that's not a big enough transfer. But these two are Santos, Tielemans are big enough transfers to make a video about. I do rate both these players, so yeah.